Hello, my girls, and welcome to the class. Right now, we are going to have spelling, and we are going to complete the lesson of words with psi and tie. Okay, we said before that in the English language, sometimes there's tricky things in the English language, and there's a difference between writing and between the spelling and between what we say in the English. So there's a big difference between the phonics that we say in the words that we read and between those same words and they're written. What does that mean? It means that, for example, if you have a word like this, or if you have, for example, a word like this, or if you have, for example, a word like this. Now, who can read for me the first one? What is the first word we have? Right. And the other one is
Climb.
climb without the B. The B is silent. And this one is through, and the GH is silent. So we will not say we're right, and we will not say climb, and we will not say through. No, we will say right, climb, through. What does that mean? It means that sometimes in English we write something, but when we say it in a different way. So it's not necessarily if we write a letter right here, it means that I have to pronounce it because English is not like other languages. Language has its own specific rules. These rules that says in English there's a lot of words or a lot of letters that we are going to write, but we will not say it. It will be silent. So this is one of the rules that we have. Okay, this is one rule, which is the silent letters. We have another rule in English that sometimes you will have some of... hello, I have Galia. Hi, Galia. Hi, Galia. Can you hear?
I think she can't talk because her microphone.
Her mic is broken.
Oh.
So she.
Okay, are you the new student?
Yeah.
Are you the new student? Okay, welcome to the class. So please welcome Galia with us. It's nice to meet you. I was waiting for you since the beginning of the week. This is great. It's very nice to meet you. I'm so happy to have you in this class. I hope you enjoy with us and you have fun and you have learned with us a lot of things. So it's nice to meet you. My name is Miss Hanan Shair and I will be inshallah your English teacher and your social studies teacher. And these are your colleagues. You have Lean and Malak and Watin. So what you say, girls, for Galia? Huh?
To meet you.
It's nice to meet you. Welcome to the class. Welcome, sweetie, to the class. If you have any question, you are welcome to ask at any time. If you can't speak in the mic, you can write for me in the chat. And if I ask you any question, you can also reply in the chat until you bring a nice mic, okay? In the next time, if you can bring a mic, that would be awesome. So you can read and you can participate in a better way. Okay, my girls, to be back to our lesson. Right now, the first rule we have in English is that sometimes you write letters, but you don't pronounce it. And we say the silent letter. This is the rule of the silent letter. We have another rule in English that sometimes the things that you write doesn't seem what they are. What does that mean? It means that sometimes if you write something like this, we have here, if I come to spell this word, I will say T-R-E-A-S-U-R-E. And this one is P-L-E-A-S-U-R-E. Now I have here the letter S, and I know the sound of the letter S, which is S. And I know the sound of the letter U, which is U or Ah. But when I come to read this word, it will not give you the same sound that you know about the S and the U. It will give you the sound J. And this word, it will not be treasure, it will be treasure, treasure, ja. So S and U together, it will give you a different sound from what I know about that letter. It will give you a different sound that is completely different from this letter, which is J. So it will be treasure and pleasure. So sometimes also in English, I have this rule, which is not everything you write is what it seems. Sometimes you write something, it will give you a different sound. So how would I know, ya miss, how would I know that this sound, it will give me this? You have to memorize the words that come in this way. So usually when we have S and U after it, it will give you the sound J. Like what also? Like the word usual. Also, it will give you the sound J, usual. Treasure, pleasure. Also, we have another rule for today's lesson, which is the rule of the sigh and the rule of the tie. What does this rule give me? This rule gives me something very, very easy. But if you understand it and you memorize it, it will facilitate everything for you. This rule, it says that if I have a word, and in this word I have after the C, I, then I will pronounce C and the I in this situation, I will pronounce them as sh. So instead of saying official, I will say official. And instead of saying, for example, instead of saying commercial, I will say commercial. Why? Because C and I together, it will give me one sound. This sound is sh. Sh sound. So C and I again, it will give me the sound sh. Miss, is it only C and I? No, again, T and I, it will also give you the same sound of sh. Like what, طيب يا miss? Like, for example, if I say lotion, action, ocean, ocean. Also, situation, excellent. Question. What else? What else? What else? Ration.
And ration.
Yeah. Ration. So all of these words, they have T and I after it. If I have T and I after it, it will give me this sound sh. It will give me the sound sh. Sh. But somebody would ask, Miss, is it always when I have T and I, it will give me the sound sh? No, not always. This is why I tell you to memorize, because sometimes I have a word like this. Read it. It's tied. I will not say shied. I will say tied. You will say, but miss, this is T and I. Why I don't say it sh like this one? No, it's not always the situation. Sometimes you will pronounce it sh, especially if it comes at the end of the word and after it on. And sometimes you will pronounce it only T and I. It's rely and depend on the word itself. So this is why we need to memorize the words. This is why memorizing vocabulary and seeing and expose yourself for different texts and readings, that will make the information stuck in your head, and expose yourself for more vocabulary so you will understand the meaning and the spelling of each one. So words like this, it will be not lution or action or potion or ration. Some people read this word, by the way, ration. It's wrong. It's supposed to be lotion, action, potion, ration. Okay, let's go ahead right now and apply this lesson so we can understand it more. Let's go first for the page 273 in the notebook. Galia, do you have the notebook? Write for me the chat, please. Do you have the notebook, which is the reading book and the notebook of the English? Did you take the books from the school, Yani? Yes or no? That's great. Okay. I want you to go to the readers and writers notebook. I will refer to it in B. Okay, it means notebook. Readers and writers notebook. Open the page 273. 273.
Miss, we did this page.
Yes, I know. But some of the girls were absent, so we will read the words together and then we will go for another exercise.
Okay.
So my girls, in this schedule, as you can see right here, or this table, you find that there are some words right here. We are going to read it together so you can practice the spelling and the sound of that word. Okay, so I will read it and you try to read it after me. So the first word is precious. Read it, precious. And then commercial.
Commercial.
All of you, come on, Malak, Lean, hurry up.
Yeah.
Commercial.
Commercial.
Especially.
Especially.
All of you, huh? One sound. Especially.
Especially.
Ancient.
Ancient.
Gracious.
Gracious.
Position.
Position.
Question.
Question.
Suggestion.
Suggestion.
Friction.
Friction.
Lotion.
Lotion.
Potion.
Potion.
Digestion.
Digestion.
Artificial.
Artificial.
Glacier.
Glacier.
Cautious.
Cautious.
Efficient.
Efficient.
Sensational.
Sensational.
Vicious.
Vicious.
Official.
Official.
Ration. Okay, excellent, my girls. Now flip the page and go for page 278. Go down. For me, I will go down, and for you, you will flip the page until 278. This is the page. Okay, we have here a small text right here that has some 6 spelling mistakes, and also find a line in the poem with an unnecessary capital letter. So one word, one line, it would have what? One punctuation, not punctuation, capitalization error. So 1 capitalization error and 6 spelling mistakes. Yes, Ghalia. 278. Yes. Thank you, Malak, for writing it. So 278. Okay. Grandfather Mountain. When I look at Grandfather Mountain, I see bears on the slopes and cautious white-tailed deer, eagles and vicious panthers, groundhogs and woodchucks, a flock of wild turkeys and a red-tailed hawk, blue jays and squirrels. The precious, this is precious, okay? The precious fleeting bloom of spring, the sensational crimson hues of autumn. In winter, the glacier at the summit, a lake of ice, rocky and wild. When I look at Grandfather Mountain, I see that ancient mountain smiling down to me. This is a little poem, is written by a person, but obviously when he wrote it, he made a lot of mistakes. We are going to help that person to write it correctly by giving him the correct spelling for these words. So what is the first spelling mistake that you can see in the text? What do you think?
When?
Oh,
Yeah.
the first one would be when. Good. Give me the correct spelling, my girls. W-H-E-N. Very good. Okay, another spelling mistake.
Precious.
Precious. Okay. Precious.
And
Give me the correct spelling mistake for precious. Huh? The correct one.
P-R-E-C-I-O-U-S.
Excellent. طيب, let's see Ghalia. Huh? When? Excellent, Ghalia. Is there any other word that you find other than when? Because we had when. Huh?
Ancient.
Something else? Just wait for Ghalia. Huh?
Okay.
Glacier. Excellent. So we have the word glacier also is wrong. Where is it? This is glacier. It's wrong. Give me the correct spelling. Can you write it for me, Ghalia? Huh? G-L and excellent. A-C-I-E-R. Very good. Okay, and then what you said, which word?
I said ancient, yeah.
Ancient.
A-N-C.
I-E-N-T. Okay, Lean. Huh? What else, Lean?
oh wait, what is it? Wait.
Sensational.
Sensational. Excellent. So the word sensational. Give me the correct spelling, Yalin.
Sensational. S-E-N S-A-T-I-O-N-A-L.
Very good. Excellent job. And then we have number 6. Last one is vicious. Vicious, which is right here. Okay, these for the spelling mistakes. Now we have one punctuation and one capitalization error. Find the line in the poem with an unnecessary capital letter. He put a capital letter that he shouldn't put it. Where is that?
Grandfather Mountain.
Just a minute. No.
And maybe no. Here and he said, and vicious panthers. That line.
Where?
No.
With an unnecessary capital letter. يعني he put a capital letter in the middle of the line. Where is that line? Blue jays and squares. This one. This one. Because he put jays as a capital. He shouldn't put it as a capital letter. What? No, he said find the line in the poem that in the middle of the line he put a word with a capital letter, unnecessarily capital letter. It's blue jays and squares. He put jays with capital J. It's supposed to be small, right? Because it's only one sentence and it's in the middle of the sentence. So squares. This way. So fix it. If you finish, let's go for number 8 until number 15. Circle the word that is spelled correctly and write it. Number 8 for you, Ghalia. We have a precious and a precious. Which one is the correct? The first or the second? What do you think? The second. Excellent job. Okay, girls, did you finish from this? Should I go down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me just erase it. For this one, it will be the second one. Lean, number 9 for you. Commercial, commercial. Which one is the correct?
The second one.
The second one, excellent. Malak, number 9 and 10 for you. Especially, especially.
It will be... First?
The first, yes. Why you doubt it? Of course it's the first, because we said our lesson is about C and I after it. It will give you the sound sh. Yani I will not write the sh like this, because this one is wrong. Especially. We said especially. No, it's especially with CI. It will give you the word specially. Then ancient and ancient ya watin. Which ancient is correct?
The first.
The first one. Very good. And then gracious, gracious. Which one is the correct one?
Second.
The second one. Very good. And then position, position. Malak, which one is the correct one?
The first one.
The first.
The first one. Ghalia, number 14 for you. Question, question. Which question is the correct one? The first one. Excellent. Lean. The last one. Suggestion, suggestion. Which one is the correct one? The first one. Amazing, my girls. Very good. Okay. How's the lesson? Is it easy peasy or hard?
Lemon.
Lemon squeezy. I hope that you enjoyed. This is the end of our lesson for today for the spelling. Inshallah, 5 minutes break, and then we will come back to have grammar together. Do you have any question until now?
Yeah, thank you, Miss.
Okay, thank you so much, girls, and I will see you in 5. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.